Stop scrolling. This one mindset is quietly destroying your happiness, and you don't even realize it.
So let's talk about something real for a second. Growing up poor affects people in ways we often can't see or understand. Like, I'm not talking just about the financial stuff, that's the easy part. No, I'm talking about how poverty seeps into your brain and changes the way you think.
That's right. Poverty isn't just something you leave behind when you get a better job. It sticks with you in ways you might not even realize. Here are 10 signs that show up in people who grew up poor, even if they're rich now. 1. Hypervigilance. You're constantly on edge, waiting for the other shoe to drop. This is because your brain never really stopped thinking about money and survival.
Exactly. When you grow up without much, you learn to always be ready for something bad to happen, like when I used to hide food in my room so my mom wouldn't take it away. It's a habit that sticks with you even if you have all the money in the world.
2. Emotional eating. You turn to food whenever you're stressed or happy, because back then, food was more than just sustenance, it was security.
Yeah, and this one's tough. I mean, who doesn't love food? But when you grew up hungry, you associate certain emotions with specific foods, and it's hard to break that pattern even as an adult.
3. Impulse buying. You overspend on stuff you don't need, because you're trying to make up for all the years of not having what you wanted.
This one's a trip. I mean, who doesn't love a good shopping spree? But when you grew up with nothing, it's like you're trying to fill this huge void inside with stuff. It's never enough.
4. Hoarding. You can't bear to part with possessions because of the fear that you might need them someday, just in case.
Yeah, and it's not just about being cheap. It's about being prepared for the worst. I mean, who knows when disaster will strike? So you hoard everything, even if it's just a bunch of old junk.
5. Paranoia and mistrust. You're always on guard, expecting others to let you down because that's what happened in your childhood, people not being there for you.
It's tough, man. When you grow up poor, you learn early on that nobody really cares about you. So as an adult, it's hard to trust anyone new, even if they're actually trying to help.
6. Perfectionism. You set unrealistically high standards for yourself because you felt like you had to succeed to prove something to your family, society, or just yourself.
And this one's a real killer. It's like, when you grow up poor, you feel like you're only as good as the smallest thing that goes wrong. So you try to be perfect in every way possible.
7. Disconnection. You feel isolated and alone even when surrounded by people because your childhood was marked by scarcity of food, money, love, attention.
Yeah, it's like no matter how much money or status you have as an adult, you're still stuck in that poverty mindset. And it shows up in relationships too.
8. Defensiveness. You get defensive when people bring up your past because of the shame and guilt associated with growing up poor.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I know I'm rich now, but don't forget where I came from. Don't act like my past didn't shape me in ways you can't even imagine.
9. Insecurity. You're always worried about money, even when you have plenty of it, because your brain never really stopped worrying about survival.
It's like I'm driving a BMW and living in an apartment with a view, but my brain is still convinced that I'm broke. It's a weird feeling, man.
10. Generational trauma. Your childhood poverty has lasting effects on your mental health, relationships, and overall well-being.
And this one's the most important thing to remember. Just because you're rich now doesn't mean you've left your past behind. These signs might not be there for everyone who grew up poor, but they can definitely show up in some way or another.
So what do we do about it? Well, first off, let's talk more about this stuff and raise awareness. Policymakers need to acknowledge the long-term effects of childhood poverty and develop programs that actually help people move forward. And as individuals, we can try to understand each other better, see beyond the money and status.
Yeah, it's time for a change. We need to recognize these signs in ourselves and others and start working towards healing instead of just pretending everything is fine.
So don't forget to subscribe to Nure for more awesome content.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. If this helped you, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Comment below with a time when you realized your past was still affecting you.
And remember, poverty might be behind you physically, but it's not gone until we all work to change how we think about our pasts.
Exactly. Poverty is not just about money, it's about the mindset you develop along with it.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me on. It was a blast.
Don't forget to subscribe to Nure for more awesome content.